Alright, time to get the bike up. Well, this is unfortunate. Got caught in the rain. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Roads Less Traveled. Hope you enjoyed the first trip on the Vstrom on the Scar. I definitely enjoyed it. This bike is an absolute blast. We are going to do an oil change today. First I got to remove that skid plate. Also going to be removing the fairings here to take off the gas tank so that I can wire in my thumper jockey lights, which I'm going to mount here on the crash bars. And I also have my new Carpuride, which is massive compared to the 5-inch screen, which looks amazing and works amazing on the DRZ, but looks tiny on the Vstrom. So got the 7-inch. I'm going to be hardwiring that to the battery as well as the thumper jockey lights. So we're going to get working on that. Let's go. There she blows. All right, skid plate's off. I got to give that a hose down. Gonna run the bike. Let it run for a few minutes. Drop the oil. All right, so there is the drain plug. It's 17. Gonna open that. Drop the oil. There we go. Now I just gotta get this oil filter off. Go grab my new one, get my fresh oil. Old oil filter is off, new one going on. Gonna dab a little oil around the rim, tighten it up. Just gotta add the oil, 3.9 liters, all filled up. Just putting our cap back on. Oil change done. Let's get all these fairings off and start working on this wiring. I just really carefully used this putty knife, slid it in there. Popped up, came right out. Super easy. Try and do. See if I can't show you the other side. It's right in there. Once you get the knife in there, just pop open. This one's being a little tough. I'm gonna put the camera down real quick. That one's just being a little finicky, but once it's popped open, just pulls right out. And now they should be able to be reused. And this should pop right off. Let's see. There we go. Step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are these little push buttons. And you gotta get something to push up in there. See if I can get it to focus. This might be too big. There you go. Push them in the middle. There we go. And they should just pop out. I might have to get a screwdriver. Alright. Now, let's see if it just pulls down. Once you get those out, you just slide it back, pops right out. Next up, there's one of those push buttons right here, and then this should just lift out and take this front beak off. There looks like a little push clip in here. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna have to push in here, then that should slide back and out. So let's try that. Suzuki's really liking their clips on this bike. You just push that tab, pulls right out. That's three different clips so far. And then you can take the beak off. Screws on either side. And down here, another hex bolt down here. And a screw here. And this should pull forward and off. And I'm really hoping I can do that with the crash bar still on. All right, moment of truth. Got that screw, got that bolt. It still feels pretty tight on there. I don't know if I just, slide it forward. All right, well, I got it. There's a clip here. And once I kind of pop that out, this whole thing just slid forward. Now it doesn't seem like I can get it out because of the crash bars. So maybe, let's see. So it hits the turn signal and then it's hitting down here. I'll try to wiggle it out any other way. However, I really don't need to get it off. So I think if I can just rest it like that out of the way, I should be able to get this bolt off, which will get this off. And once this is off, I can get the tank off. And then really, I just need to be able to move this around so I can just wire the Carpuride and everything through here. So I think I'm good. I don't think I have to take these crash bars off. I don't think it's necessary to take this whole piece out. It's really not my way. So I am going to try that. One bolt is out, and now there's just two pops. One, that's the Velcro, but then there we go. These two pops, one there, comes right out. Now the other side, and we're good to move the tank. All right, two bolts out, another bolt up here is out. Gas tank can lift free now. And it should be connected by two hoses in there, which I just got to figure out how to balance this so I can get in there and see. Under here, just got to undo this. And this guy, pull the clip, and it should, there we go, pull straight off. And there's two valve hoses that I got to get. Just couldn't do it from that angle. Gas tank is off. Two hoses. I could not get this one off. It was giving me such trouble. Now that we got the gas tank off, all I got to do is take off this front cowling. I believe it's just these screws and one here and one on the other side. And that should take this off, which should give me access to the back here so I can wire the Carpuride properly through there. Keep it nice and neat. All right, so this screw here, and there's matching on the other side. I took them off. That loosens up this front part. There are clips here, and on the other side as well. I have tried for about an hour, and I cannot get this damn front cowling off. I have no idea how. I can't figure out any videos. I thought you would just undo those four and it would lift up or unclip. It is being held on somehow very tightly right around here in these corners. And I looked underneath. I can't find a clip. I don't know. What I'm most frustrated about is not that I couldn't figure it out, but that I ended up just taking the Carpuride wire and shoving it up underneath and just fishing it through here. And why I'm so annoyed is because it was really easy, and I really wish I just did that in the first place. So I put those screws back, snapped these back into place, now I have this where I want it so that I can wire it right under the dash, and I've got it coming up through the frame under the gas tank through here, and it'll connect right to the bike battery. If anybody though knows how to take this off, please enlighten me, because that was annoying. But if you are going to do this yourself, don't bother. Just go ahead and shove the wire from underneath right up through. It's very easy to fish out, and now it'll connect here to my Carpuride and be nice and tidied up. So anyway, hour of frustration, but we got there. Update. Got the switch for the aux lights, the thumper jockeys. Got that going through here. Got that wire coming down through here, hooked up to the rest of the wires, coming down. Once I mount the lights, probably about here, I'm gonna wait and put the guards back on. Then I'll mount them here and just plug them in right here, one on each side. That comes through, ignore this cord. That comes through with the Carpuride, same thing, up under the frame here, through here, under the gas tank, and everything is gonna get hooked up to the battery right there, nice and easy. Once I get that done, the Carpuride, I got a smaller arm so it doesn't stick out. We'll mount flush right here, and then I just gotta button everything up. So I'm gonna get these wired in and start putting things back together. Wires are all buttoned up. Tank is back on. Now I just gotta get the fairings on, mount the Carpuride, mount the lights on the front, crash bars, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys. There you have it. 7-inch Carpuride screen is awesome. It is absolutely huge compared to looking at that little 5-inch screen. We got our switch here for the aux lights. Got those on. I think they look awesome. I will spare you turning them on because they will blind you. But that's that. We got everything buttoned up. Oil change, Carpuride, thumper jockeys are on there. This thing is an adventure machine now. All I gotta do is put that skid plate back on and call it a day. Everything else went pretty smooth. Not terribly hard, but definitely more of a pain in the ass getting the tank and plastics and stuff off of this bike than the DRZ for sure. Clips and this and that. But anyway, we got it done. And yeah, now it's time for another adventure. As always, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.